Evening all. I thought I'd play in the rapid Blitz. This is a 3-minute time control. It's 30-minute tournament. Let's see. So 60 evented, average rating 1823. Okay, so we'll be starting shortly. Right, a 2195. I was tempted for King Gambit just then, but let's keep it like this for a moment. Keep it solid. Maybe a bit of space on the queen side later. Okay, I'll take this off. Suppose he takes on the free. So can I play for 95 and just try and get a nice c4 maybe? Maybe c5 here. Well, I've got the opportunity there. I can take for queen. No, he's got on the e7. Quite a little tactic there. Don't think so. So, oh, f takes e is pretty nasty. Okay, so I might be in trouble if I'm not careful. I'll play this for queen c4. If he takes queen c4 there, threatening knight f6, double check, and the knight. That might be interesting. I'm hoping queen c4 is going to be good. So knight f6 threatened. I'll be on the rook after. It's queen f7. So knight f6. Then I'm on the rook after. Knight e7 I don't think is as good. So I'm going to be winning a rook, which is good news. Tactically. So that worked out okay, losing that pawn. I'm protecting f8 here. Oh, fork. That's a bit of a disaster for my opponents. I'm on the scoreboard. Okay. 1700 now. Oh, is this going to be a default? He might not. Oh, no, he's playing. He's not accepting any gambit here. Have I equalised though? I don't know. Knight a5 looks interesting. I'm hoping this is okay. So bishop d7 on queen a4. Anything stronger? Maybe c6 on c6 here is not actually attacking anything. I'm even protecting the knight now. So I think I can play almost knight c3. I'm just taking this bishop. I think that's pretty good. Or maybe just b5 for a moment, just kicking queen back somewhere. I think ed or knight c7. I'm going to be winning the queen almost. Knight c7. I'm going to be winning this queen. Or just the knight. Okay, that's another win. Okay. Right, interesting. Tactics dominate these games at the moment. More Smith-Morra gambit. Alright, let's go with f4 here. And hopefully this is going to be okay on the light squares. Don't tell me bishop g4. If I take here. I think I'll take here. It looks like a good position for pressure, but the queen doesn't want to be over there particularly, unless I get rid of this issue. Right, so I think b3, bishop b2, if I get a chance. Right, so now, okay, bishop f6, okay, what about e5? So can I follow up with rook d1, knight d5? Okay, I think that'll be check if he takes with the rook. I've got knight d5 to protect with bishop. Now that's pretty tasty because e takes, just almost e takes. Or rook takes f6 is dangerous here, surely. I think rook f6 looks pretty dangerous. Maybe not. G takes, knight f6. He's got queen f6 there. It's a draw offer. I need to think here. Is there something wrong with this position for him? I think there might be, just on queen f2 or something. Queen f3 just to be on f7. I think I'll go with that just to be on f7. If I'm on f7, nothing concrete just yet. It's knight f4. What about e6 just to blast to oh, there's knight e4 here. Play e6 anyway. Right, now this looks like a lot of pressure, but is it enough? I might regret not having a... Well, now I just played check and I'm winning a rook tactically. Oh no, the exchange, okay. Well, I get here, so I want f8. I can't take that, that's immune at the moment because my back row, unfortunately. If only I had h3. Or what about h4 is useful anyway. And then, okay, I think I'll get these rooks off. That's a bit of a liability. That rook on dark square. Yeah, stop doing that. Put the bishop on that diagonal. Is that winning material? Not really. Knight e6. That's a pain. Okay, looks like, well, that helps simplify surely. To be able to protect that pawn. b5 now. Get a pass pawn. I get a pawn while I can. And then try and win this king and pawn ending. Just. Okay. That was hard. Okay, that was definitely a hard game. Indeed. In the end. Okay. Good stuff. So now 78 I've entered, average rating 1826. 3-minute time control is quite luxurious, what I usually play. Try this Alvin Kunst gambit again. Do I really want this position? Is it really that good? It looks like backward development. B5 poses an issue. Surely this is just like a very comfortable position. I'm going to get my knight to somewhere dangerous over here. I don't have to sacrifice necessarily. I'm trying to overprotect e4 to stop f3 so I can put pressure on e3 here. I think h5 looks so natural for knight g4. Okay, I'll just make sure this is battened down before I go on the rampage. I've got rook a7. That could be a distraction. I mean, is it time or just knight g4? If I just take that e3, does look like liability. I think I'll take. Surely I've got enough pressure here. On e3, on h2. Okay, so knight h4. Now where does the rook go? He's losing the exchange nearly. If rook, I mean, there's queen f6 threatening queen f2. If rook h3. And I suppose he carries on defending things. I mean, there's the bishop move now. Bishop d3, I suppose. Bishop d3. Ah, he's let me in with queen f2. That's queen g2 mate, that's a quick one. That's just what's needed. Oh dear, someone's already on 5 even after that very quick win. This is going to be a struggle, this tournament. Where's Matt? Let's gambit. And gambit and gambit. Not accepting it. Oh, he's going to use his 3 minutes as well. This is bad news if he's going to use all his time. Come on, give me some pressure. So queen a4, I missed queen a4, didn't I? Just winning a piece. Oh, it's bishop d7. I think I want to play bishop c4. No, not really. Not yet. He wouldn't really take on e5. I'm just gonna play like this for a moment. I think it's tempting now to take on e5. No, it's not. No, he can't castle. This is a bit of a liability, this pawn on h5. I think e6 is going to be dangerous to queen e7. Just trying to get this g6 knight to be vulnerable to this bishop. So e6. Maybe here, threatening mate actually. So what would you do there? Well, I guess for queen e7 it's possible. If I take queen f7. Alright, I think I just bring the rook in. Now what? Why don't I just take on f7 actually? I think just taking on f7 would have been nice. I can still, I think I'll do that now. Unless queen f5 is stronger. Queen f5 might be stronger. Okay, queen f5. I'm going to be able to take on f7 and take on g6. Where do these knights go? Okay, so well, it looks dangerous, but is it? Okay, I'll take it. Maybe rook e3 for or queen e6. Queen e6 maybe even good. Stop the king running away. In fact, d4 now. This rook e7 doesn't do anything. I don't really want the queens off. Although, I think it's going to force them off. This hasn't worked out. Unless e7's eye busy. If I take on g6 soon for e7. Okay, if I take here, then take on g6, then rook e7. Well, I'm not really sure. That was queen f5, actually. Is there anything? Yeah, it's just doing this. It's a forcing move. Might as well use it. It's got queen f4. Does that do anything? Oh, rook takes f6 tactic. So I want his queen. I think I just want a piece. Oh, this is not so rapid if people are not going to resign. Rojak's on 41. It's 13 minutes to go. I'm not very hopeful of anything at this rate. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Need somehow to get magical quick wins. Is it going to happen? Oh, he's got 7 there. 1-7. Unless this is a default, it's not really. Nope. Okay. Passive movement. Maybe. Bishop g5 might be a pain. Alright, so f4. Conceding some squares here. Bishop e6 or I don't know. If I build the rooks for e4 or something. Or h5, h4, trying to soften up the king for like e4 and bishop g3. Maybe that's an idea. Okay, so e4 for bishop g3. Hoping for the best. Would he ignore that? Nope, he's not ignoring it. Oh, that's nice for f3 now. f3 knight's under fire. Rook f2's. That's very nice. I think this is in the bag anyway, this game. It's always handy to be a queen up. But is he going to resign? It's like precious time here, 10 minutes. It's going to be used in 2 minutes if he doesn't resign. That really affects the tournament. Oh, he has resigned. That's very generous. Wow. Maybe there's a chance then. 10 minutes, 20. Okay. Gambits all the way. don't tell me bishop g4. That's the little trap. It's handy. It's going to give me a good position, surely. And what's the best way here, I wonder? Queen h5, that looks nice. Maybe just queen f3 for a quick mate on f7 if he takes on e3. Actually. Ah, it's not having that. Right. Knight g6. It's tempting, but I don't need to do that. What about just queen h3, just target e6? So queen h3, I'm targeting e6. That looks good enough as an idea. That's knight's pinned. Mind you, queen d7. Why didn't I just take on e6 first of all? There's knight f7. Here he's got rook f7. Takes queen f8. Is that really the case? Takes rook f1, queen f8. That's queen e7. Oh, now finally, surely. Is there anything quick here, though? There's rook f7. If rook f8, there's rook e7. Aha. I'm going to take here. Oh, bishop f6 is strong here, surely. It's waiting there. Pre-move that, just in case I get disconnected. So I'm just trying to catch up. 7 minutes 38 to go. So he's got 8 out of 8. Right. 7 minutes 24 to go. So I think there's only 3 prizes in this. Will I get a game? It's funny, so many players. Everyone's turned up at the moment. I think I'll stick with having counter game it for a moment. Maybe I should take it now. Take it. Try and get a grip on the light squares for a moment. On knight e4 actually, while the queen's it would have been an idea, not now. Actually b7 is hanging here. Bishop d5, queen c7, and bishop d5 and bishop f3. So that's interesting, bishop d5. Okay, so knight g4. Queen c7. What is knight takes d4 attacking his queen now? What about just knight takes e5? Just winning a piece. In fact, knight f3 is crashing after that for queen f3. So the queen moves back and then knight f3. Ah, that was a good quick win. 5 minutes 26. And then try and open up the position a bit against the French. Okay, I'll put the pawn there. and hope for the best. Is he going to release the tension here or not? Not really. It's got potentially a nice centre. I suppose CD. I'll play the standard rook routine manoeuvre. Rook left. Oh, knight c6. Hang on, knight c6 would have been interesting to have considered. Can I ask this bishop to go away before I get in trouble? I'll play b4. Before I get in trouble with this bishop on c5. And queen g5. So if he takes next, then the queen e3. Oh, there's going to be knight c3. That'll give me... Okay. Yeah, b5 and knight c6 is another plan. b5 and knight c6. I can weaken his king a little bit here. At least I controlled g5. That queen g5 earlier was menace. So rook f6 here. There's no queen c5. I don't want to drop e5 though. So I think rook f6 coming up for bishop g6 at some point. I can double up rooks here. Oh, what about just bishop g6? No, I don't think it's working there. Knight e6, then bishop g6, of course. Ah. Okay, do I mind the pawn there? What about knight takes e6 here? If I take... Oh, if I just take here, then take on e6, and there's rook f7, how does that work out? That queen... should be a lot of pawns. This is anything stronger. 2 pawns, I should be able to get the other one. Ah yes, there's a few checks here. I can get 3 of these pawns, I think. That should help. King comes out a bit to play. I think I shield it with h3. And let's put the king back on the first rank, or win another pawn. I win another pawn. Oh, quick win with. Oh, that's not winning there. All right, I think start march on with these pawns. Oh, is my king in trouble? Don't tell me my king hasn't got any safety. Can I march up here? I'm going to get mated on h3. Hang on, there's king f4. Let's not panic. Back in business, I think. Okay. I'm winning the rook, almost. Okay, can I get the king over here? Down to 25 seconds, actually. Alright, I can't see a winning plan because my king is in too much trouble. Let's stop f4 use. 16 seconds. Okay, do I need to sort of move the king out over here? Move to d6. Alright, it's an attacking piece there. Right, it's definitely an attacking piece now. Oh! Don't tell me. Oh no, okay. Yes. Dramatic. Final. But I hope you enjoyed it. Second, okay, I couldn't have caught up. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.